Alright, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a tutorial on how to spoof your graphics on an Xbox 360. Your console needs to be RGH or JTAGged for this to work. You're also going to need a stealth server so that you can connect to Xbox Live. And you're going to need gold if your stealth server does not have gold spoofing, because you need to be signed in to EA Nation for this to work so that you can connect to the profiles on EA Nation. So I've heard a lot of people say that either spoofing graphics just doesn't work for them in total, or they'll spoof once and then they try to spoof to a different account to get some different graphics, and their game will black screen or fatal error, and then they'll lose the original emblem that they tried to spoof to, or rather a graphic, and it discourages them from actually doing it. So I know we're in kind of like a neon character era. Everybody has crazy glowing skaters, but I think, in my opinion, it's still pretty cool to have some unique graphics. So I'm just going to show you how to do that today, and your Xbox won't crash at all if you time it the way that I do. I already have a couple of graphics selected here, so I have this shake junt board. I have this little bomb dude, I think this is the hundreds. And then I have this black box with this red checkerboard, and I want to show you that even though this is on two separate accounts, I can still use the graphic from a separate account and the black box from a separate account to get the desired big graphic. So I use this website right here, the archives.epz.com. This has every single graphic that you'll ever need for PS3 and Xbox. I think it's every graphic ever, actually. So this is quite an awesome website. I think it was EA Skate Modding, the Discord server, that made this. So shout out to those guys. They did an incredible job archiving every single emblem, even like some of these like beta icons that aren't in the game. I think there's another one here, like a shoe or something it seems like a beta icon. Anyways, it's really cool that they managed to get these archived. We'll start off with this shake jun board, so you'll see I'm connected to my RGH. We'll head over to graphics, and on the second part of the URL where the number is, so you'll see like XBL2 logo 0220. You want to copy the second number that you see, so 4316 would be the second number in this case. So come over here and go ahead and paste the user ID. And don't spoof yet. I know a lot of people make the common mistake of spoofing there, or they'll even spoof here and they think it's okay because they're paused. But actually, you want to spoof when your character loads in. So I'm going to hit Edit Skater, and as soon as I see my screen load, I'm going to just spam spoof. So as you can see, I was pressing spoof as soon as I saw my screen load, but before the Edit Skater menu popped up. So now I can go into my merchandise, I can go into skateboards, and I can go to Add Team Logo. And then as you can see, for a second there, it said downloading. So now I have all the logos from this profile. So there's that shake jump board I was looking for. But it looks like they also have a trolls board here. And looks like a Death Wish board right here. And then I don't know what this is. Maybe some kind of like fucking dick or like a frog or something. It looks like it's supposed to be a dick or something. So I'm just gonna ignore that. It's kind of funny, but I'm just gonna ignore that. So now this is the board that I wanted. So I can just apply the graphic. So apply one graphic at a time and save. That's my recommendation. Only apply one graphic at a time. Because I experienced where if I apply two graphics from the same profile in one sitting, sometimes the game crashes. So I apply one graphic at a time. So you see I backed out and saved there, so it's saved. So now I can, if I want to go to my t-shirt, for example, and I want to add a logo to the back from this profile, I can do that. So I mean, these are all boards, so like obviously you wouldn't want to rock a board on the back of your shirt, but just for example, like I could wear that on the back of my shirt. And now I hit save again. And now you'll see it's on my profile, both on my skateboard and my shirt. So people online can see this. You just have to make sure you're not wearing any kind of DLC item. So if you own Danny Wave's Hawaiian Dream, or if you own the Black Box, and those are some DLCs that give you clothing, don't wear those online because your character is going to default. People without DLC cannot see your DLC items anymore. So in this case, I'm just wearing a regular shirt that I can earn during the career. These are just some basic pants that I recolored with the save editor. I think these are like the first shoes that you unlock too. And then of course, like there's nothing else special about my character. I have a, editable board, editable shirt. So as long as you're wearing like base game clothing, everyone will be able to see these graphics. Okay, so let's say you're in an instance where you don't like all the graphics on this one profile, or like because it's all skateboards, you don't want a skateboard on the back of your shirt, but you still want this shake jump board really bad. So now we can go over to a different profile here. This guy has the 100s bomb. So I'll go ahead and copy this ID. Again, it's the second number that you see, so it'll be XBL2 logo. Don't copy the 0637, copy the 4733. So we'll come back over here and we'll put this in the user ID graphic spoofer. We'll open up Edit Skater again. As soon as we see the screen load up, we'll spam spoof. All right, so now we can head back down to merchandise. We can go to skateboards. We can go to add team logo. And as you can see, it said downloading there again. So now I have the other logos. Now I don't know why I edited the skateboard because obviously I was looking to get a logo for my shirt. But I guess in this example, we'll just put the 100 bomb on my board. And as you can see, I no longer have the other graphics on the back of my shirt, but it's still there. You just want to back out after you applied whatever you applied to your shirt or your arm or whatever you wanted to apply it to. And as you can see, I can still have the graphic from the other profile on my shirt. At the same time, I'm rocking a new graphic on my board. So you can use multiple graphics from multiple different user profiles. And then again, people can still see this online even though it's from multiple different profiles. So that's really awesome to see. The third thing I want to show you, and the last thing, is you can get a black box from one account and get a graphic from a different account and have it work. So we'll copy this 2036, for example, and we'll head over and copy this to the user ID. So we'll go ahead and spoof to this black box. All right, so we can get over to skateboards, go to add team logo, we'll go to team logos, and as you can see it says downloading. So now I have this black box here. And it looks like he has a couple other graphics, which is pretty cool. So he has a board there. He looks like he has a Charlie Brown board, but I don't know what Vice. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe a rapper. And then he has this just black strip that I'm assuming he used with the square box. So we'll just go ahead and apply the square box to the skateboard. So we'll go ahead and save it to the skater. And now I want this checkerboard. I want this red checkerboard. I'm going to back out to the menu. Then I'm going to go back into Edit Skaters, click Edit Skater, spam spoof again. So now that I did that, I can go back into merchandise, skateboards, decks, go to add team logo, and you'll see we're downloading the new team logos. So if this takes a long time, that usually means the profile is having trouble being archived on the EA website, but eventually it'll load, so just give it a few extra seconds than normal profiles. And as you can see there, the black box from the other profile carried over to this new profile. So I wanted this red deck, but I'll actually do this purple deck here. And we'll hit save. So now I have this purple deck, and I still have the original graphic from the first user that I spoofed from. So that's how you spoof graphics on Skate 3 on an Xbox 360 console. And again, everyone can see this stuff online. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye.